What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Across the Board, Standing Edition, featuring Jefe. You have myself, AlphaDog Bets, here with my guy, JD, from Line Movers, and as we already said, we have Jefe from Jefe Picks doing something. JD, over to you. Oh, we already got Nick talking shit in the chat. Shut up, Nick. What's up, JD?
Everything's going well, man. Everything is going well.
Very good. The people are excited to see Jefe's blank screen. We can kind of hear him
Right.
moving and doing something. We'll get that figured out. Nick, sometimes you make a read on a game. And sometimes that read on the game is bad. And that's my only thing to say about that. Just a bad read there. There was no reason to be on the Raiders. Just the absolute dog shit organization. JD nailed it perfectly, so well done, JD. I definitely did not. Jefe, the people have been asking for you. They're excited you're here. What's going on?
What's up, everybody? I am back after a little short vacay and excited to get back into it, honestly.
Hell yeah. We have a beautiful college basketball slate today we're going to be breaking down. We have some NBA action as well. And everyone knows it's Jefe's favorite day of the week because we have the 11 o'clock NBA tip-off on a Tuesday.
Coast to coast.
We have the coast to coast today, Jefe's favorite day of the week. Gentlemen, as we always do on this show, we go over a little recap, even though I'd prefer not to. You guys ready to do a little recap of last night's terrible Monday Night Football game?
Yes, sir.
Oh, Jefe, there's a question for you. JD, we just going to go right into it?
Yeah.
We're just going to go right into it. We're going right into it. Jefe, we have a question for you. They want to know what happened to the Harry Potter Studios.
It's still there from time to time. It'll be there tomorrow and Thursday.
So what is this new one we're going to call it? What are we going to call the new one? What do you want to call the new studios where you're doing the show currently?
The cave, the jungle.
Okay, we're coming to you live from FAB Studios. We're not calling it the cave or the jungle. JD, you were the only one who had it right yesterday from the show. It was only me and you. I had the Raiders wrong. Bad read there. Going to flip it around today with a big college basketball and NBA day. JD, talk about your Raiders win / Cowboys win.
Yeah, man. That was the first time that I had stacked like actually big unit plays up on actually one game, and it thankfully went well. I had the Cowboys on the aside. That was a 5-unit play. I had the team total over. That was a 5-unit play, and then I had the first half Cowboys team total over, which actually was a 4-unit play. So that was a 14-unit win actually on that game last night. So that was definitely big for us. The game.
What game?
I mean, everything went pretty much how I thought it would. I mean, to be honest, besides the Raiders, like Nick's saying, man, they were down second half. Still a lot of time to go, and they just did not seem like they gave a one single fuck.
They did not.
But yeah, so this Cowboys, as far as the defense, I think overall they did look better. But then again, I don't really can't really take a lot from that game. The Cowboys' schedule coming up is very tough. I believe their next 3 games they play like the Eagles, Lions, and Chiefs.
It's a tough stretch. Definitely a tough stretch.
Oh yeah, those are going to be tough games. So we're going to see actually what this team more is then. So.
Couldn't agree more. Jefe, how'd you do yesterday? What's up, Connie?
We had the Raiders for 3.5. We had the over of 49.5. Both of those lost. We did have a Jake Ferguson anytime touchdown.
There we go.
We did have a hockey play that won on the spread. That's my category.
Luna is excited that you were home, by the way.
Very excited. And yeah, that's it. Nothing in the NBA yesterday. And I'm not even going to waste any of my energy speaking about the absolute embarrassment that is Carl, to be honest with you. 30th birthday's over, Carl. Time to get back to work, buddy. Cool story. Girlfriend got your car. Cool story. Same car your mom had. Cool story. Look at
the screen, Jefe. Look at the screen. Your team plays again today. Look at the screen. What are your thoughts on this?
Who do they play against? It's really all that matters.
I don't think it does matter.
I don't think it matters. They lose by 90 every single fucking game. They're the worst football program in college football right
Oh,
now.
is that a
Do not touch
basketball
them.
situation? Good. I'm here.
I think it's a football situation.
No, it's a football situation. Oh,
That's
you're
I
it.
right.
think
I think it's football. Yeah.
they're playing the
Oh, it's
University of Ohio.
Oh yeah, no, you should definitely take the Ohio.
Wait, Jefe, what is your formula here? This is a game changer for you. You
My
have a
formula is
whole
UMass is
part of
0
a
and 10.
state versus a whole part of a state.
Yeah, so there's no math. You just take the better team.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
well, in this case, the one state is a much larger state, though.
That's true. That's true. Do you take anything into account with that, Jefe? Because Ohio is significantly bigger than Massachusetts.
Big time.
No, because they're 0 and 10.
Well, they're also the smaller state, so that would, okay, I guess that doesn't go to your bat there, but that's fine. That's fine.
I'm looking at the action right now. There's a very interesting total cancellation of everything in the Western Michigan, Northern Illinois. I can't even tell you. I need an entire freaking chalkboard.
You need a map. You need a
get
map
through that one.
That
has got to be one of the hardest situations ever. I can't even watch that game because it's just like two suns going in against each other. Which one do you even pick? It's unbelievable.
So right. Anything else you guys want to recap from yesterday's slate? Anything else you guys want to talk about? I only had the one play yesterday, so nothing else for me.
Yeah, just McBride, make one of the freaking shots to win the game, dude. I mean, just make one of the shots. Just one shot. Just make the shot. Because Carl's not making any shots. That's for damn sure. Somebody's got to make shots.
Someone's got to make shots. Someone has got to make shots. He's very zesty. All right, boys. I think then we get into a little college basketball. What do you guys think?
Let's do it.
Whatever, man.
Jefe is very pumped for the college basketball. There's an unbelievable game we're going to start with.
Good, great. Carl went to Kentucky. Take the Michigan State losers.
6:30 Eastern tip-off here between the Michigan State Spartans and the Kentucky Wildcats. Michigan State, 17th in the nation. They are 3-0 on the season. Kentucky, 3-1 on the season, but they are ranked 12th in the nation. Kentucky's only loss was at Louisville. They bounced back and they beat Eastern Illinois by 1,000. Michigan State really hasn't played that great of competition. They had one tough game where they played Arkansas. They won 69-66. On the Kentucky side as well, they really haven't played anyone either outside of Louisville. JD, you've probably been the best college basketball capper on the planet to start the season. That's not even an exaggeration. If you want to go over your stats quickly and let the people know. I haven't kept track over the last couple of days, as you know, a little busy the last couple of days. But before the last couple of days, when I last saw you, besides yesterday, you were, 10,001 so far in college basketball? So go over how you've done and then start us with Michigan State, Kentucky.
Yeah, man. The start of the season has definitely been good. So far the season, I am 47 and 29. As far as units, I'm up 35.6.
That sounds good.
So yeah, definitely rolling along nicely. This game here, I have not bet yet. I am still deciding because this number has been coming down. As far as the Wildcats, it look like they opened around that, around actually 5.5. They're down to 4.5 now. Matter of fact, I'm even seeing a 4 in actually some spots.
Yep.
I am waiting to see how far this line goes down, and I am going to hop on the Wildcats here. To me, I don't really understand this line, and I don't understand why it's being bet down.
Oh boy.
I mean, on these like neutral court games to start the season, as far as the dogs have done really well. So I'm not sure if this is just a kind of a blind, this is that type of game, so they're going to back them. That's the only thing I can really see here. As far as this Michigan State team, they're gonna want to slow this game down. What's going on, Jimmy? They're gonna want to slow this game down, and they're gonna want to play in the half court.
Oh, you're talking my language leading up to my bet. Please keep going.
You're probably not gonna like what I'm gonna say next, then.
Probably not.
I don't think they're going to be able to do that, though. I think the Wildcats here that they are going to be able to play. They're actually up tempo. The way it's actually the way that they want to play here. As far as just the overall team, I think that they are the better team here. I have this number off. I have Kentucky favored by 7 here. So I'm just going to see what this number does because, like I said, it just keeps inching down and inching down. So I'm either going to play them on the spread or it might be a parlay piece.
Is Jabo here, by the way? Jabo, if you're here, I'm ready for you to do a thing. So if you're here, let me know if you're here.
And I will go ahead and tell you because I'm really not sure which one I'm going to play yet. But if it is a parlay piece, I will be parlaying it with UNC Wilmington.
Okay. I've been there, by the way. I've been to UNC Wilmington. Phenomenal time, phenomenal school. I will go into my bet next.
UNCW.
Yeah,
AKA my backyard.
The W. Has Luna been there?
I don't think you understand. I literally have a Seahawk tattoo on my back.
Wow. I absolutely love that one.
I am UNCW.
Well, Jefe, I did hype up that you have a max play in this game, so we will go to you last. I did just tweet that out. Everyone knows you are the college guy as well, and you've told us all day you have a big play, so we're excited to get into that. But for me on this game, JD, do me a favor.
Okay.
Bring up our good friends, our phenomenal partners, over at BetQL, because they have a play on this game that I absolutely love, and it's a 4-star advantage. It's going to be under the total section of this.
Mono bets.
We're going to go to the total. It's going to be a little bit down because it's a 4-star play, not a 5. They have a bunch of 5s today.
Wow, they have a lot of 5-star plays.
Yep, but there it is right there. Exactly what I agree with. Under 153.5. I think this game goes very comfortably under that total. Jimmy gets it. Jimmy knows we're riding the under Thunder, guys. Definitely going to be a big play for me. When you take a look at how these two teams have performed, especially on the Michigan State side, they have not seen a game go close to this total. They have not. And they've played some very, what's the right word? I don't want to say bad teams, inferior teams, teams that are just not at a Big Ten level like they are, like a San Jose State, like a Colgate, who's a team we see in the tournament a lot, but still Colgate. Kentucky, the only times they've gone over this is when they've played literally dog shit state. Valparaiso. They went high when they versed Louisville, but I don't expect the same game script. Another good thing about this one, guys, is this game is at Madison Square Garden. It is at a neutral court, which adds a little bit of discomfort for both of these teams, which early on I think will affect how this game goes in terms of scoring. So for me, I'm all over the under here. Definitely one of my favorite plays of the day. Under 153.5 is my official play. Jefe, the people have been waiting for your max. What are you looking at in this game?
Great question. I am looking at Kentucky, and I'm thinking it's a Kentucky play. But I kind of do agree with JD here. I think this number might go down a little. Would love to see it with a 3 in front of it, but I don't think it's going to go down that much.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So thinking it's got to be a parlay situation.
I don't mind that approach. What are you looking to parlay it with?
That's the problem. There's only one other team that I absolutely love today, and
is it the next game we're going over?
Probably. But they're just.
JD, he would have known this if, as you know. Yes, as you know.
I don't even. Yeah, no, I don't know. That's the problem.
I know you don't know.
I'm looking at Duke, but Duke's money line.
Okay, then you can wait. Because that is the next game we are going to be going over today. So you're looking at parlay potentially a little Kentucky action with a little Duke. Let me see what odds you can currently get on that because I have
minus 150.
That's not that bad. I mean, that's playable. That's right at the end of playable range. But for a parlay,
just like never. It's not really ideal.
It's not ideal. I mean, you're adding a minus 720 into it. FanDuel makes it a minus 155. That's a toughie. What do you think about taking an alt line for Duke in your parlay? Maybe a minus 4, something like that, so you can buy it down a little bit.
At that point, I might as well just take Kentucky straight.
So what are you thinking? The people need the max?
Probably Duke, Kentucky money line, minus 149 on DraftKings right now.
Not a bad price. All right, Jefe's going with Duke, Kentucky money line. I'm going with under 153.5. And JD is going to be all over Kentucky in the spot.
I'm going to go Kentucky and, UNCW.
JD, if you told everyone you were like the mayor of Kentucky, I think they believe you. Have you ever been to Kentucky?
I've driven through it.
It feels like that's a state that you do, right? Like you just drive through it. There's not much there. I mean, they got the Kentucky Derby. That's about. I've never been there. Jefe, you a Kentucky guy? You been to Kentucky?
I'm my name Carrie Wade in the state of Kentucky. Honestly, I am the person who came up with the phrase. This is the bluegrass state. I'm not really allowed to say that a lot out loud, but hopefully, those people that continue to pay me for that name will not see this. But yes, I'm big in Kentucky, to be honest. True.
Yeah, everyone knows you're the biggest Kentucky Fried Chicken there's ever been. All right, boys, let's keep it moving. Second game we're breaking down today. It's going to be the Kansas Jayhawks taking on the Duke Blue Devils. Unfortunately and fortunately, we already know what Jefe's on. We're going to start with my guy, JD. Before we do, Kansas is coming into this game 24th ranked in the nation. They are 3-1 in the year. Their only loss was against North Carolina, but unfortunately for them, it was not a game. It was really the only real opponent that they played. They lost by 13, so they did get blown out at UNC. Duke, 4-0. Their only impressive win was against Texas. Their opening game won. They won 75-60. After Texas, they played Western Carolina Catamounts, Army, as in the United States Army, and Indiana State Sycamores, who they were a fun story a couple years ago, but they most certainly are no longer a fun story like that.
Whatever happened to that guy?
Where'd he go? He got a new job.
He was a Saluki.
Yeah, the Salukis, and that's who this is. They are the Salukis, but they brought over Robbie Avila when they had Robbie Avila. They went to the new team. I forget what team they went to, but they never amounted to anything last year. I'll look it up while JD breaks this down. Robbie Avila.
Yeah, guys. This is a
they went to SLU. Game. They went to SLU, the Billikens, St. Louis.
I was just about to say I thought it was St. Louis, but
yeah, it's SLU. It's
SLU. But Connie definitely brings up a good point here. Here we go.
You were probably annoying. I was clicking other comments to put on while you were. Didn't figure that one out for a second. That's my apologies.
As far as this Kansas team tonight is not going to be at full strength. I don't know if that has been officially announced yet, but you can just look at this line, and that tells you everything. And even if they were at full strength, this was still going to be a Duke play, but the line would have probably been closer. The line would actually definitely be under 10 at that point. Listen, guys, this actual Kansas team, they as actually like Alpha said, they've only played basically one real game, and that was versus UNC. And I was on UNC in that game. And by the way, I do not bet on UNC much, because if there's a team within any sport that I actually hate, and I'm going to use the word hate,
wow,
it is UNC. So if you ever see me betting on UNC, you just better blindly play it. But anyway, and Kansas lost that actual game. They actually said, or they actually gave up 87 points to that UNC team. Well, I can go ahead and tell you, as far as this Duke team plays with more pace than actually UNC does, and they're just simply better on offense than actually UNC is. This Duke team, what are they ranked nationally? 5th.
Yep.
I'll go ahead and tell you, and actually my rankings, they are the number 1 team.
Wait. You're going to tell me the Duke guy has Duke as his number 1 team?
You can ask a lot of people, and actually they're going to say,
I'm going to have to give you a hard time if you're going to be all over Duke. There's no way I can let this show go on and not bust your balls if you're going to lecture all of us about how good Duke is.
Yeah. As far as we're about to the three of us we're about to feel really old.
Oh, you're going to talk about the Booze Man.
Boozer, man. Cam Boozer, Carlos Boozer's son. The fact that we're watching Carlos Boozer's, sons.
Yep. Dude, don't forget Cayenne at 7.
I was just about to say.
Cayenne Anthony playing.
Caden.
Our guy. Isn't it Cayenne?
Who are you talking about? The other Boozer's name is Caden.
Cayenne Anthony.
Oh, he's playing fantastic.
Carmelo's son I was talking about, who is Cayenne, and I was correct. Yeah. Thanks for the fixing that error, Jefe. That was not an error.
But yeah, it's that kind of, I don't know. That's definitely making me feel old. But yeah, Cam Boozer is putting up some insane stat lines. And, tonight I don't see Kansas being able to stop him. I'm not going to lay the points with actually Duke here. What I'm doing, what I have already done is played the Duke team total over 79.5. It's hard for me to see in a world where they don't get to 80 points here. So that is the way that I am playing this one.
I hate that you said that because that's my exact play on the game as well, JD. And for many reasons, I agree with you here. Taking a look at Duke's most recent performances, they dropped 100 points on the Sycamores. They dropped 114 on Army, and they dropped 95 on Western Carolina Catamounts. Yet again, I know, not the greatest competition. But their offense is showing what kind of power they have and what they're going to be able to do all year long. The only game this year that did not go over this total was that 75-60 win over Texas. But if that game wasn't a blowout, they would have got there in fouls and towards the end of the game. They would have 100% got there. So, JD, I'm riding with you 1,000%. Maybe we put out a little collab tonight. I haven't done one of those in a while. Maybe we bring the three-way back that it's still undefeated. What are we, 4 now? Still undefeated on that? There was a couple we were going to give out that someone won, someone lost. We never actually posted it. The three-way is alive and undefeated. So maybe we bring that back, something to talk about later on, maybe just the three of us. But I agree with you, JD, 1,000%. It's a team total over. Jefe, anything else to say on this game outside of the parlay bet that you've already given out?
Even though I took Cam Boozer to win the John Wooden Award preseason, and even though I did also take Duke to win the national championship, this dude who's not playing today for Kansas might end up being the best pro out of this draft class. Better than dude from BYU, better than Boozer. He is.
How's the kid from BYU looked? I haven't seen him play yet. Has he looked good?
He's looked pretty solid.
Vanessa or whatever?
Yeah, he's good. He's very shifty, but Peterson looks absolutely unbelievable. He's going to be an absolutely amazing pro, and I just want him to get healthy because I think when he gets healthy, come March Madness, Kansas is going to be a tough out. But here with Duke playing just really well and not really even, finding themselves yet because it takes time with these new teams and you're bringing players, especially top-level high prospects who are the best players on their high school teams. Now they have to learn how to play together against better talent. Yep. Takes some time.
I would agree.
So impressive, though.
They've definitely been impressive. I definitely agree with you there. JD, anything else you want to add as our resident Dookie guy before we get into a little NBA action?
I don't believe so.
So that means you're ready to get into a little NBA action?
Definitely ready to get into some NBA action.
Jefe, you ready to get into a little NBA action?
Yeah, play the Millennium, guys. American College versus Rutgers. We're going to take American on the alt line, minus 12.5.
I apologize, everyone. I have removed the mole from the stream. You can come back.
I'm just kidding. It's Rutgers all the way.
Jefe, come on. Rutgers by 90. All right. By the way, for anyone out there, I don't bet Rutgers. I'm a Rutgers fan. I don't bet them. Don't bet them. Who do we play on Saturday? Oh, football?
They play
Ohio State, and then they play the week after Penn State. I believe the last two games. They're not going to get another point this season. Back to the NBA, guys. The first game we're talking about tonight is going to be the Golden State Draymond Greens against the Orlando Magic. The reason I'm saying that, y'all saw what happened with Draymond Green and the fan in New Orleans. He has now been contacted by the league saying that cannot happen again. Basically got in a fight with a fan because the fan said that he reminded him or was calling him Angel Reese. Absolutely hilarious. But that was a big storyline in the last game. This game, Golden State is 9-6 on the year, guys, but they are 4-6 on the road. Orlando, 7-7 on the year, but they are 4-3 at home. Some injury news to talk about in this game. Biggest one is that the Magic will not have Paolo Banchero. He is still out. He's estimated return later this week, but we'll have to see how his hamstring is holding up. Mo Wagner is out as well. Jalen Suggs is a true game-time decision. On the other side, Buddy Hield, true game-time decision. And Jonathan Kuminga is out, and Anthony Melton is out. JD, you want to let everyone know what Jonathan Kuminga's nickname is?
No.
Okay, we'll go over to you. Actually, we'll go to Jefe. We haven't started with Jefe. Jefe, we got the Warriors. We got the Magic. What do you like in this game? They're so much better without Paolo. Please tell Jefe that. Please tell Jefe how Paolo is not an impact all-star for an NBA team. I've been saying it for years now. Jefe, over to you.
All right. Well, no Paolo. No Mo Wagner. Suggs is a game-time decision for the Magic, too.
Yep. What you just said, yep.
With all this hubbub about the Warriors, still won back-to-back games in San Antonio. I know.
I just got some news. Jalen Suggs did go through team shoot-around, full participant. Something to note.
And then they beat a New Orleans team that's just in possibly one of the worst spots ever.
Which makes him bad, Connie. I agree, which makes him bad. Everyone thinks he's a stud. Never thought that.
I think he's extremely young and plays an old school way of basketball in terms of he's a jump shooter. He's not really a three guy, but has a prototypical NBA body. He D's up, and he can't when he's on. His jump shot is impossible to stop. He's a walking 28 points when he's playing well. He's not playing well right now.
Okay, what happens
it's
when
early.
Landry Shamit's playing well? He drops 36. What's your point?
And then the next game,
I just
he
had to get
shoots
that in there.
1
I
for
just had to get that in
17.
there. I just had to get that in there.
But with that being said, kind of lean towards the Warriors in this one.
Do you? Well,
on the road.
what would you say if
-3.5.
BetQL? What would you say if BetQL has a big play on this game?
Then I would have to assume, because of the way you're talking, that it would be the Magic.
JD, as I can see what you're doing at the bottom, so I'll stall for a second as you're pulling it up because somehow I can see this. Let's bring up our good friends at BetQL and see what they have on this game. We could
See
also
if I
what they
read
have
you
with the other
correctly.
NBA.
Oh, wow. I read you like a book. Unbelievable.
You read me like a book. The Magic are a 4-star BetQL play today. You can see here, JD has pulled it up for us, that they project this game a half-point difference. A half-point difference. They think this one is going to be tight, close, and the home court is going to be a big factor, is what BetQL thinks. I tend to agree with BetQL here. I am going to be taking the Magic plus the points. I do think they're able to get it done. They're the home team. They'll Paulo, no problem. They've been playing better without him. Our friends over at ESPN there, ESPN BPI, has the Magic as a 54% chance to win. All signs are pointed to that this game is truly a pick'em. You're going to give me 3.5 points in a game that I do believe is as close as a pick'em. I'm going to take the Magic all day here. Give me the Magic plus 3.5. Definitely going to be a VIP play for me. Jay Dizzle, what do you got?
Yeah, this is one where, as far as the Magic side, there is definitely how I would lean. I also lean to the Warriors team total under here. I actually might like that play a little bit more. This is a play that I don't feel that strongly on, though, and it's still pretty early in the day. So this is one that I have not moved on yet.
There we go. Well, I'm definitely going to be taking the Magic. Jefe is on the Warriors. JD is still undecided, if I'm correct, on the squad here. All right, boys, we have one more game we're breaking down today. Maybe we'll do one more, see how we're feeling. But final game we have scheduled for today is going to be the Detroit Pistons, America's team, taking on Atlanta, nobody's team. Detroit, 12-2 on the year. They're 4-1 on the road. Atlanta, 9-5 on the year. They're 2-3 at home. The story of this one is the win streak by the Detroit Pistons. They're 12-2 on the year, but they have won 10 consecutive games. And the way they're doing that has been basically been without the bulk of their stars. They've had big-name players missing every single night, and this team just is next man up mentality. Their role players all play well. Their backups turn into role players. Their role players turn into starters, and they're all performing at a very high level. Injury news here. Cade Cunningham and Oscar Thompson are true game-time decisions. On the other side for Atlanta, buckle in. Trae Young is out. Now I'm going to go down the list of all game-time decisions. Zachary Rizachet, Kristaps Porzingis, Onyeka Okongwu, Eli John Ndiaye, all game-time decisions. A lot of injuries here. This could be considered the injury bowl. But, JD, one thing I want to say to you is one of these teams has proven all year that it doesn't matter who's in there. They're coached well. Doesn't matter who's on the court. They're going to play Detroit style of basketball, and they continue to win. The other team has been very unimpressive. I mean, they're 9-5 on the year, but at home they're 2-3. They haven't exactly been great. There's already rumors that they're looking to get Porzingis out of Atlanta. Yes, they have a good record, but I just do not believe in this team right now. JD, I'm going to start with you. We started in Jefe in the first one. I think you guys could tell where I'm going with this one already. But what do you like in the Pistons and the Hawks tonight?
Yeah, man. This game was a very interesting one to me. Both of these teams have actually both been playing well. They are both on win streaks here. I've been noticing over their last few games for each team. As far as defense, they have been both playing good defense, but they've also both upped their pace.
Yeah.
So if you've been noticing, they've all been getting wins, but they have been higher scoring games.
Absolutely.
But because of the defensive numbers is why I think this total is a little bit lower than it should be. What I did was go back to clients this morning. We bet the over 229. Looks like it's anywhere between 229.5 to 230.5. I actually still like all of those over that. This is one where I think the defensive numbers are taking they're taking a little bit too much into account there and not the pacing.
Yep.
So this is one where I am on the over here.
There we go. Jefe, I'm on the Pistons. Are going to make it short and sweet. What do you want?
I mean, this is just everything in my body wants to take the Hawks favored. The Pistons on a 10-game win streak. Everybody's game time decision that I care about on Detroit. But I don't trust Atlanta at all. And I think the Pistons D up. I have to take the Pistons, but I'm gonna be honest with you, like Connie's saying, they gotta lose at some point. And I mean, Vegas is just begging you to take the Pistons right now, but I'm gonna be on the Pistons, but it's not gonna be for a lot of units today. I can't take the Hawks without understanding where they're gonna score from, to be honest with you.
You want to hear the public betting percentages here?
Sure.
75% are on the Pistons here, 25 are on the Atlanta Hawks. Does that influence you in any way?
Not in.
It's not enough to sway me off the Pistons. If it was maybe in the 90 range, the 90% rule, I'd be a little worried, but not in the mid-70s.
I mean, did Kay Cunningham go through the shoot-around?
I have not gotten that information yet.
If he did, then that would make sense to me.
Or
at least Thompson.
If I'm not mistaken, the Pistons are actually on a back-to-back, and those guys did not play last night. So I'm assuming that they do play tonight.
That is absolutely correct.
First of all, let me just get this out of the way. Is Kay Cunningham injured at all? Because how is he like 25 years old and resting on back-to-backs?
I mean, no, he's been injured. It's been an every night situation to get a player or not. It's come down to like right before the tip.
Okay,
every night for the last 3 weeks.
Okay, good. That's all I care about.
That's the only question you had?
Yeah, no, that's it.
Okay, so you're officially locking in Pistons.
Congrats on his Nike deal.
Me too. Unbelievable Nike deal. I agree with you there. Anything else you guys want to cover today? That's all we had kind of pre-scheduled.
I was about to say, I'm actually about to pull something else up on this game. But yeah, I did want to say there, if you have any questions, specifically any actually college basketball questions, I will be happy to answer those. And I'm sure
JD doesn't want any NBA questions. If you have any NBA questions, don't fucking ask it.
Ask actually those guys wherever they are. Yeah,
we're here for that.
Ask those guys that. But I did want to bring up this because I did not realize this. But BetQL does have a 3-star play on the over in this Pistons Hawks game.
There we go.
So that just makes me feel
all right, here we go. I got a trivia question for you guys. See the top
Trivia,
team right there?
Yeah.
Who do you guys think is the leading scorer for the Trailblazers right now?
Denny Avdia.
Yeah. You want to know?
Any other questions?
26. He's averaging almost 27 points a game.
Any other questions? Any other questions?
Unbelievable.
Me and JD are here. We don't lose trivia.
What do I got to do to get him in a Knicks jersey? How can I drive Carl to Portland?
I don't think Carl would fit. Knowing your car, I don't think he'd fit in it. I genuinely don't think he'd fit in it.
He's going to fit. We'll put him in
Denny has been nasty, Connie. Denny's been super impressive this year. I've been following the Blazers pretty closely because they're a team you can make a lot of money on because a lot of people fade them because they're named the Portland Trailblazers and have no idea who's on that team. But this team has been playing very well with each other. Very well. Do they play tonight? They do. Let's talk about it quickly.
I believe they play the Suns.
They do, and it's the Jefe's favorite, the Jefe staple, the 11 o'clock Eastern coast-to-coast tip is the Suns and the Blazers. Blazers are getting 2.5 points at home. ESPN BPI is giving the Blazers a 60% chance to win outright. They do have a lot of injuries, which is the issue here. Scoot Henderson's out. Drew Holiday, game time decision. Blake Wesley, whoever that is out. And Matisse Thybulle, who's a non-factor, is also out. Why are they listing Damian Lillard here? Yes, we know he's out for the season. Grayson Allen and Jalen Green are out for the Suns. And obviously, we all know the player whose name will not be said on this show, who is on the Suns, whose career is essentially over. Anything you guys like on this game? Because I'll be honest here, I am on the Blazers. The Suns are a dog shit team. They're 8-6 on the year, but I just don't believe in them overall. They're 2-4 on the road. They're a team you can only back at home this season so far. Like I said, 2-4 on the road. The Blazers are 3-2 at home. They don't have a phenomenal record. They're 6-7. But this team's pretty good. They compete in every game. They play really hard. And tonight, I do think we see a big performance. One thing that would scare me a little bit is that the Blazers have been in a little bit of a slide, I guess that's the right word for it. They're losers of 4 of their last 5, but they played some really good teams, and they've played those games close. The last game was against Dallas. They lost in overtime. The Suns are coming in off a 124-122 loss against the Hawks, but both teams are rested coming in here. Yet again, I'm going to be on the Blazers with the points. JD, I'm going to kick it to you. What do you got?
Yeah, this is a spot where I would want to be on the Blazers. The line has gone up, though. Also, as far as the Blazers, as far as those losses you said, those were all on the road, guys.
Yep.
They're actually coming off of a long road trip.
Yep.
Y'all know me, in almost every sport, I do not like playing teams on that first game back from a longer road trip. This is really early in the season, though. So I'm not going to take that really in as much as I normally do.
I agree.
The Blazers are a dead nuts over team.
Dead nuts over.
I was just thinking, I've never heard that expression, JD. You got to give us more on that. That was phenomenal.
That
was phenomenal.
It just, yeah.
What does dead nuts mean?
I don't
want to Google that either.
I had somebody say jagoff like the other night, and I was like,
Really?
I haven't heard that one in a while.
That's
Okay, like
That's a throwback.
1970s insult. Like that one tossed me in. That's what I feel like dead nuts is.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of things that like we should be able to say now that we used to say that we can't.
I
say
agree.
now.
Tune in to tomorrow's show where I will do a top 5 list of things that we should be able to say, but live too much in the PC country to say. I think I get through 1.5 of them before we get shut down.
I will just start crying from laughing so hard, and then I will be kicked off.
Let me look at a team total here, because I do think this could be it's kind of the Blazers bounce back spot. Their team total is 119. That's actually more how I would lean at this point, would be their team total over.
Yeah, the over's a little high at 236.5 or whatever it is. I think it's a little high, but I definitely like the Blazers in the team total because I think they're going to have a big performance at home. I would agree there.
I like the Blazers here on the money line. I think the Suns just really have no identity to them, to be honest with you. And I don't mind taking a team after a long road trip.
You'll take the minus 142 over the -2 on the money line? Like you get a -2 at minus 110.
Yeah, no.
I
will absolutely take the money line. It would just drive me nuts if they won by 1.
Yeah, I get that. I totally get that.
So JD spoke about taking a team on their first game home after a long road trip. What I don't like to do is take them on the last game of that road trip before going home. That is my biggest no-no in basketball. And honestly, it's probably only basketball that I have this rule. Football obviously doesn't apply week to week.
Baseball?
No, because it's a series. So you're not traveling like to 5 different cities. You're traveling, whatever.
That's fair.
What can you possibly have the most of? 3 different cities, 3 series, and then go home. But
fair.
Basketball.
The problem is just being gone for the length of time and having to come home to the wife and everything.
Yes, I think there's a thing in basketball, especially on like a if you're a West Coast team, go to the East Coast or whatever it may be. Like 5 games. That 5th game, have those players just like get me on that team plane, get me to my home and my bed. And if they're not having an on night, they're not going to push through in that second half. So you know what I mean? Kind of have that comeback.
100% agree with you.
So so I'm taking the Blazers here on the home court, and I think JD said it. They're like really good at home. Weirdly,
yeah, they are. Yeah. JD, anything else you want to add before we get into a little sponsor segment?
I think that's going to be it, man.
All right. Which one do you want to do first? Well, we kind of did the BetQL, but we kind of showed them for most games today. You want to show the promo we have? You guys already know all about BetQL, how fantastic their 3, 4, and 5-star advantages are. As you can see right here, get Bet4. Get you 15% any of their packages or their all-inclusive package. You can buy per sport. You can buy everything. Whatever you want to do, you take 15% off whatever you want to buy with Get Bet4. These guys are fantastic. You guys see us talking about them all the time. A lot of my plays today they agreed with. We've done very well with them as well. So make sure you guys check out BetQL. They're a fantastic partner as Well, anything else to add on BetQL, JD?
No, I definitely think that we covered it well today.
So then you know what time it is.
Yeah, it is that time.
It's that time, brother. Let's get into a little best bets, which you guys know are not just presented by the three of us on the screen. They are presented to us by our good friends over at Funded Stake. But before that, I'm going to play the graphic, and then we're going to get into the video. Head coach Kevin O'Connell announces they are working with J.J. McCarthy to work on his fundamentals. That's what you want to do with an NFL quarterback, fundamentals. Very good. All right, as I was saying, Funded Stake is not just brought to you by the three of us schmucks on this screen. It's brought to us by our good friends at Funded Stake, but don't listen to my words on it. Listen to JD's cousin Derek break down Funded Stake.
FundedStake.io, the ultimate platform for sports traders looking to unlock their potential without risking their own money. We're here to help you transform your sports betting skills into a profitable and sustainable business. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, Funded Stake gives you the tools and capital to scale your success. Here's how it works. 1. Choose your account. Pick an account size that fits your needs, starting from $1,000 all the way up to $50,000. Your journey starts here. 2. Take the challenge. Hit the profit target while sticking to our risk management rules. For example, with a $10,000 account, aim for $3,300 in profit, place a minimum of 25 sports bets, and maintain the required daily and total loss limits. 3. Get funded. Once you pass the challenge, we'll provide the capital for you to trade. You can keep up to 80% of your profits while we take on all the financial risks. At FundedStake.io, you'll benefit from a fully personalized dashboard where you can monitor your trades, track your challenge progress, and place real-time bets on all major sports leagues. Our platform is built for transparency, ease of use, and performance. With FundedStake.io, you can focus on winning and scaling your success while we cover the risks. No financial stress, just growth and profits. FundedStake.io. Bet smarter, scale faster, win bigger.
Bet smarter.
Scale faster.
Win bigger. I'm at it. The
Win
fingers.
bigger. Oh, we're doing... No, I like how we don't fuck this up. Don't fuck this up. We had a good thing going. All right, JD, you want to bring up Funded Stake? We'll put in our best bets of the day.
For sure.
I'll go first. I'm taking the under in. Hold on. I'm getting the exact number I want to play. It's in the Kentucky game, Kentucky, Michigan State. But I want to see what the live number is. You have 152.5. Let's see if they can match 152.5. This song absolutely fuck. Oh! Go back up. Yeah.
I got a great news for you. I just looked at BetQL. They have a 4-star play on Rutgers. Money line, minus 1250. Don't walk, run.
Don't jog. Don't crawl. Run to the sports book.
Skip. Do whatever you got to do. Get there faster. Take the car.
Don't take the car, take the scooter.
So we went under 152.5
Yes, sir.
at minus 106.
Yes, sir.
Or you can get it under 153.5 at minus 114.
Do minus 114 for 8 cents. It's worth it.
I was about to say that's
It's a good deal right there. It's a bargain.
You know what we call that bargain? A best funded stake bargain. I just made that up.
No, you don't say.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
all right, Jefe, are you going to be in college or are you going to be in the
You know
pros?
what? I've been thinking about it. I think it's actually going to be the Blazers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let Aishami go next, just since we're right
Yeah,
here.
that's fine. Tell us how you're going to take the Ravens.
I mean,
Wouldn't it be funny if every day, up
Right.
until the end of the year, he just took another Ravens future?
We're trying to pass our funded stake challenge. What we don't want to do.
Every day, he just
Is
has
that?
a little more.
guys,
If
we're
there's
going,
I'm going to
something about
run
it.
through my Week 11 thoughts in 60 seconds.
Okay.
we're going to the UT Martin versus Florida State game.
Because why wouldn't we?
We're going to take the over 162.5, guys. This game's going to have a lot of pace to it. A lot of pace.
That you know what happens when the UT of the Martin faces off against the state of Florida, right? They never stop running. There's no timeouts.
They never stop running.
Nobody calls a timeout.
But Jefe wants us to go over to the NBA.
The Fighting Danny Avidas, please. Yes,
I'll tell you, you want them on the money line, right?
absolutely.
We can get a
Good
minus
price here.
30.
Good price. Good price.
I'll tell you what, man. Fun to Steak does have great prices.
And just like we always do, let's just see what's live.
Why not?
Oh gosh.
Oh my God, North Macedonia under 21. I need a loan.
Parlay it with Providence women right there. You got yourself a banger.
Not even Fun That Steak can give me odds on North Macedonia under 21. I don't think
Draw.
You can take draw. You can take draw.
There you go.
Guys,
Odds are up.
It's back. Oh my God, guys,
Plus-
it's better odds than it was 2 minutes ago.
Plus
Jenny, what would
$13,000.
$1,000 pay out on North Macedonia under 21? Let's just take a quick look for the people.
What do you mean? It would
Right there, 13.
Pay out 139,000.
139,800. Ladies and gentlemen, you can beat your entire Fun Steak challenge by taking Northern, not Southern, Northern Macedonia.
You think I can get that on the ESPN The Ocho?
Yes, it'll be on Cartoon streaming on Cartoon Network and ESPN The Ocho. Gentlemen, it's been a fun show. It really has. JD, are we putting anything else into Fun Steak, or are you just fucking around for now?
I'm
I love this. Wow, I scared him.
Oh boy.
And he's the music guy. So
Oh,
boy. Y'all better buckle up. But don't worry. Wait, we lost him too? How did this happen? We got the solo dog? Oh. What's up, guys? All right, let's break down every game here. Let's take a look. Nobody wants anyone else here. Nobody wanted any of them. All we've ever wanted was you out there and me in here. JD's asking for the link. I'm not exactly sure why. He's done. This is now the Alpha Show. So, guys, anyone can ask me any question they want. I see Jefe doing a little dance. You're not coming in here. Brucey, you like the Suns game over. We were just talking about the game as well. I do think that's a decent play today. Since it's solo AlphaDog, how about those Heat last night? Fuck you, Dylan. You're a stupid Florida fan. Let's bring in Jefe for that one. You're going to bring that one up. Jefe.
Every time JD leaves, I get kicked out.
I don't understand how you're so tired.
I don't know who made him my father, but it's pissing me off.
Well, should we end the show? Should we wait for JD another minute? I feel
No,
bad,
60-second breakdown of my week 11 thoughts since I haven't been here. Ready? Here we go. Oh, I just almost threw up. Don't do that.
What happened? You left and Jefe.
Can I
It was
just say
just me
something?
again.
Every time you get kicked off, I immediately get kicked off.
My computer is dead.
It did this thing where you didn't plug it in, huh?
No, it's. I
All right.
What's in your right hand? What's in your right hand? What's in that hand? I saw something. Not you. Not
Mine?
you.
There's nothing.
Okay.
There's nothing.
Okay. Go back and rewind, ladies and gentlemen. You may see what's in his right hand if you would so please. Gentlemen, that's the end of the show.
It's actually called. It's called pineapple. Something I can't read it in.
We love pineapple something. We love
Yeah.
pineapple something.
Pineapples.
All right.
All right. I'm going to tell you what I thought about week 11 for 60 seconds because I didn't get my chance. Deontay Banks, not an NFL player. I am not impressed with any single NFC team other than the Rams. Steelers, dead. Chargers, dead. Buccaneers, possibly a little bit of a heartbeat. I think they'll figure it out. Bills, alive. Bears, not impressed. Vikings, dead. Texans, dead to me. Falcons, not in the NFL.
Texans won.
Dead to me. Falcons, not an NFL team anymore. God bless you. Good luck. Rams, impressive. Seahawks. Ravens, not impressed. Dead to me.
I agree. I agree.
Chiefs, somehow not dead to me and more scarier than ever because I would hate to be the Colts. I would just hate to be the Colts and have to host the Chiefs possibly. That would suck. Okay. Eagles, so unimpressed that I can't even explain how unimpressed I am.
I'll give you that.
Somehow I am less impressed with Dan Campbell, as a friend of ours said, coaching that game like he was playing Madden. I think after the fourth time didn't get it on fourth down, maybe you just kind of, punt it.
Yeah.
That's it. Oh, Cowboys, you beat the Raiders, which are dead.
Dead. I agree. All right, JD, do what you do.
Yep, it's Tuesday, guys. We actually started off the week very nice. Let's keep that going. Hope everyone has a great Tuesday. We will see y'all here tomorrow, and let's fucking win.
Let's fucking win. Final words for you, Jefe. What do you got?
Carl.
Carl.
So unimpressed, Carl.
If you don't want the finger anymore, Carl, you better do better.
So
We'll see you guys
unimpressed.
tomorrow. Same time, same place. Peace out, everybody.